Good evening. I'm Boyd Michael, Superintendent of Washington County Public Schools. It is indeed my honor and privilege to be a part of the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2020. This is the 41st year that I have played a role in seniors turning their tassels and beginning the next journey in their lives. That's right, I've been helping students graduate for more than twice your lifetime. Of those ceremonies, this graduation is clearly one that will stand out in my mind forever. Your senior year, this graduation, to say the least, is unique. It is not ideal, but it is clearly special and unique. It seemed like overnight, our whole world was turned upside down by the COVID-19 pandemic. On March 13th, you said goodbye to your classmates, friends, and teachers, not realizing it might be the last time you would all be together. You have experienced the culmination of your senior year from a distance. Spring sports, musical performances, even milestone events like your prom have had to take a back seat to protect our community's health. You do not deserve this as your finale to your high school career. As your superintendent, I wish there was more we could have done to change these circumstances. But you, members of the class of 2020, have done more. You have done more collectively to overcome historic and overwhelming challenges, and you have been resilient in responding to this adversity. The world shifted, and you adapted. A vastly different society is going to emerge as we come out of this pandemic. You will be leaders and pioneers who will make a difference and make an impact as we move forward. Washington County Public Schools is proud of each and every one of you. Whether you are joining the military, the workforce, or if you are pursuing higher education, you have laid the foundation for a successful future. And your future is now in good hands, your own. Just make sure you wash them frequently. Stay healthy, stay happy, go out and change the world for the best. God bless you all.
Hello, fellow graduates. I would like to begin the program by welcoming you to this very special occasion. The last few months have been a learning experience for us all, but this event is proof in itself of our community's tenacity and passion for learning. I would like to personally thank every Boonsboro staff member who has made distance learning possible. We know there was a lot of work put in on your end, and we are endlessly grateful for it. I would like to recognize our senior class advisor, Mrs. Stephanie Dyer, our principal, Dr. Michael Kahanek, our vice principal, Mr. Justin Bright, and our senior guidance counselors, Mrs. Mindy Welty and Mrs. Danielle McDonald. They especially have taken leading roles in making our senior celebrations possible. We thank you. Most importantly, I would like to recognize our senior class. This spring has been unconventional, to say the least. We realize that some traditions are hard to let go of, but we are stronger for the challenges we have faced. We were able to spend more time with our families before we set off to start our futures. We were able to pursue new hobbies and passions in our free time at home. And because of the ample resources we have, we were able to connect with hundreds of other students who are enduring the same situation in which we find ourselves. Our chapter is just a little bit different than the classes before us, but we can still and should celebrate our accomplishments as we have worked so very hard for them. In the words of Elle Woods from her Harvard graduation speech, We did it! A few students have worked exceptionally hard, and now we would like to honor their efforts. It is my pleasure to introduce our first Salutatorian. This student excels both in the classroom and in her commendable service efforts. She takes part in numerous school-based organizations, including Spanish Honor Society, Rho Kappa, Student Government, Future Business Leaders of America, Coding Club, Academic Team, and Physics Olympics. She is also a natural leader, as she is the president of Boonsboro's National Honor Society and the co-president of the Math Honor Society. Even with so much extracurricular involvement, she makes time for her studies and difficult coursework. To date, this student has achieved a weighted GPA of 4.4 and received a 3 or better on 11 out of 15 total advanced placement courses, with the other 4 still to be graded. It is my honor and privilege to introduce the first Salutatorian of the class of 2020, Anisha Kasuri.
Friends, family, and graduating class of 2020, welcome. I'm incredibly honored to be celebrating with you today as we celebrate our entrance into a new chapter of our lives, one that will be filled with opportunity and a newfound freedom to explore all that our world has to offer. There are many people whom I must thank, for without them we would not be here. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our teachers, who work diligently to provide us with not only knowledge, but a foundation upon which we can build our intellect and prepare ourselves for the everlasting lesson that is life. I'd also like to thank the BHS administration, including Dr. Kahanick and Mr. Bright, who never doubted the importance of such a milestone despite our world's current chaos. Lastly, I'd like to thank the friends and family who have provided us with unconditional support. Your presence is a reminder that success is the product of not one person's work, but rather the work of many. Before we take our first official steps into the world as graduates, I think it's fair that we take a moment to reminisce and marvel at how far we've come. Multiplication tables gradually transformed into sine and cosine, and recess breaks turned into Friday night lights. Along the way, we've formed dozens of relationships and created 1,000 memories. We've also developed new interests and passions: theater, lacrosse, robotics, and orchestra, to name a few. Our graduating class is filled with incredible talent, and I couldn't be prouder to call myself a member of the BHS class of 2020. However, no matter how much talent or passion exists within us, there is one enemy we must all learn to overcome in order to achieve success. It is perhaps the only thing strong enough to extinguish our passions and prevent us from reaching our greatest goals: the fear of failure. As you take these next steps in life, whether they be in the form of higher education, enrollment into the military, artistic ventures, or any other pursuit, you will encounter this fear. Too often, it keeps people from chasing their dreams and reaching for the life they truly want. My advice to you is not to be unafraid. Fear is an inevitable part of our existence. My advice to you is to remember the wise words of former politician Robert F. Kennedy: "Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly." Graduates, if we truly want to change the world, we must first acknowledge that life will never go according to plan, and then have the courage to chase our dreams regardless. After pursuing her dream to become a novelist, J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, had no career, no plan, and no obvious way out of her impoverished life. Yet in the end, it was her willingness to fail that allowed her to succeed in the magnitude that she did. Rowling later said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well have not lived at all." Graduates, never forget that we are all capable of accomplishing our dreams, so long as we have the courage to never let them go. Thank you, and good luck.
I will now introduce our second salutatorian. This student has defied the stereotype of senioritis and makes time for classwork, homework, 2 high school sports, and an internship. She plays for our varsity girls soccer and tennis teams after school and serves as a member of Rho Kappa and student government. Her impressive organization skills make her a great secretary of the senior class cabinet and secretary of Boonsboro's National Honor Society. Not only does she fulfill her positions in extracurriculars to the best of her ability, but she also earned an internship at the National Cancer Institute to study embryonic development. Her internship only allows her time to take 2 classes this year, both of which she selected to be AP level. Her lack of time does not hold her back academically, as she has a 4.4 weighted GPA and has received a perfect score of 5 on 6 out of her 8 AP exams, with the other 2 still to be graded. It is my pleasure to introduce our second salutatorian of the class of 2020, Olivia Stevens.
Friends, family, and faculty, thank you for joining us to celebrate the class of 2020. Without your guidance and leadership, we would not be the graduates we are becoming today. Thank you for your endless support and nurturing that has led us to this point. I would like to give special thanks to my teachers for giving me the knowledge and skills I need to be successful, and my best friends for always having my back, and my parents. Without your encouragement, I would not be speaking today. I am honored to be co-salutatorian of the Boonsboro High class of 2020, although it is not a position I expected to be in. During the fall of junior year, I set my hopes on finishing 3rd in the class. I felt 3rd was the ideal ranking for me, high enough that my hard work was paid off, but just low enough that I wouldn't have to write a speech. Up until about a week ago, I thought my goal had been accomplished. I'm sure you can imagine my surprise when I answered the door to Dr. Kahanick on a Thursday morning in my pajamas to hear that I was salutatorian. My first thought was, wow, this is so unexpected, followed closely by my second and much more overwhelming thought, I have to write a speech. Those of you who know me probably know I'm very shy and don't do well with audiences. But despite my anxieties, I decided to take this opportunity to share what this year has taught me. If I were to sum up our senior year in one word, it would be unexpected. We all walked through the doors on the first day of school with plans for this year, whether they involve sports, plays, dances, clubs, work, or academics. Many of us came in just wanting to get out, but I'm sure none of us expected a pandemic to cut it all short. I am sad to have lost my senior night and last prom, but it's the mundane moments of high school that I miss the most. I miss eating a bagel every morning in Miss Knight's class and having lunch with my best friends. I miss going to sports games and goofing off at tennis practice. I miss walking down the ramp and saying hi to people I don't see otherwise. Of course, I wish I had gotten to have the big moments, the ones we look forward to all of high school. But I found it's the small moments that meant the most. We've been raised on the saying, don't take anything for granted. You never know when the last time will come. But like most life advice, I brushed it away. I feel that now more than ever, I'm able to see the truth behind those words. I hope that as we enter the future, on whatever path we choose, we walk with the awareness that every moment counts. The life we wake up with one day could be completely different the next. We should hold our loved ones closer, appreciate time spent together, and embrace the little things in life. They are what truly matter. And while it is good to look forward to where we want to be, we should try our best to focus on where we are now, as there is beauty even in struggle. In the wise words of Timothy Chalamet, we're only here for so long. Be happy, man. You could get hit by a truck tomorrow. Thank you.
Finally, I will introduce our valedictorian. This student has been a leader, scholar, athlete, volunteer, and musician for the entirety of his high school career. He has joined our varsity soccer and tennis teams, and he has volunteered with the unified track and tennis teams. His service extends to many organizations around the community, including Boonsboro Elementary School, the Boonsboro Library, and his church. In school, he is involved with the academic team, VEX Robotics, Physics Olympics, National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, After-School Orchestra, Student Government, and the Leo Club. His leadership is respected as he is the co-president of Math Honor Society, secretary of Cool to Be Kind, co-leader of Coding Club, and assistant editor of the Boonsboro Literary and Arts magazine. Even with all these responsibilities, this student makes time for his studies to maintain a 4.6 weighted GPA and has earned a perfect score of 5 on 8 out of 13 AP courses, with the other 5 not yet graded. With great pleasure, I would like to introduce our valedictorian of the class of 2020, Christopher Lee.
Thank you very much for giving me a chance to speak at this important event. I'd like to thank you, parents, family, teachers, coaches, counselors, staff, and principals for your work in helping us arrive at this point. It takes a community to raise one child, and you have worked hard to raise all of us. For your hard work and dedication, we are very grateful to you. In the past 4 years, not only have we learned and grown from our teachers, but many of us have also found a second home in the communities and friend groups at Boonsboro. These communities have helped us grow, but in addition to that, joining new communities has been a way to discover new friendships. To me, a community can be of any size, whether 2 or 20, and in any place. In communities like classes, sports teams, drama, orchestra, band, or clubs, we've worked hard together, but we have also taken the time to become better friends. On sports teams, we boarded the bus together on game day, and we supported each other during the games. In the robotics club, we joked about taking apart our robot when it didn't work, which pushed us to continue building. We even took the time to name our robot the Yeetbot because it rallied our community to work together and value each other. Finally, a school group does not even have to be a formal after-school club. A lunch table or a group of classmates is enough to make some lasting memories. In addition to growing in our school community, we have also joined new communities. At lunch, I've switched between lunch tables and heard discussions on topics such as anime shows and March Madness. By listening to people's unique interests, I've realized that people have a depth beyond what I initially see on the surface. Through chatting with others, I've learned about other people's latest art and woodshop projects, and I grew closer to these friends. In each person, there is a world of interests. So the message that I want to share with the class of 2020 is to find communities you can fit into, and then to explore new friendships. We all have unique values, and we should be eager to find those values in others. In the paraphrased words of Scout and Atticus Finch, most people are real nice when you finally see them.
Class of 2020. I would be remiss if I did not start with a deep reality. We miss you. I believe everyone watching this virtual ceremony is honored to be associated with this amazing class of students. I imagine that for many of you, March 13th will be a day remembered, a day many of us, including me, wish we would have taken more time to enjoy the little things, each other, and the relationships we have forged. Knowing what I know now, I probably would never have stopped saying goodbye. And I know I would speak for many of us when I say we definitely would have cherished our last Taco Tuesday far more than usual. I know some of you may laugh that I chose to highlight the importance of Taco Tuesday. As you know, my daily loyalty is to the spicy chicken. Usually at this time of year, I am in a pre-hibernation mode, eating that Tex-Mex delicacy in preparation for the long summer with no cafeteria food. But as we all have learned, many things beyond eating habits have changed greatly. As I was preparing for this speech, I saw in numerous places where graduates at all levels are being referred to as the class of COVID-19. Make no mistake, you are the class of 2020, a remarkable group of students who are not defined by this pandemic. This pandemic, like many great challenges, is only a page in your book of life. To me, life is an amazing story to be edited daily. People and events are sometimes a word, a sentence, a paragraph, or a chapter. Often only the most important and best of people are things that stay for a chapter. Class of 2020, I encourage you to not only embrace your story, but reflect deeply over it. I would imagine that as you reflect, you will realize some amazing accomplishments and events in your journey. Cherish memories that have shaped and molded you, family or friends who have supported you to today, where you are about to start writing another chapter. I would also assume if you are like me, you will remember some very challenging times that shudder your spine perhaps. For me, those are memories of basic training in the military. I would also challenge your thinking that perhaps like my basic training, while it was a grueling endeavor, it was one of the best and most transformational experiences. As we reflect today about our current situation, we may realize there are many opportunities to learn as well. Like the reality that Zoom can never replace the presence of relationships of our students and teachers. Or a bigger lesson that life's work should never replace precious time with loved ones. As I affirm your graduation, I rest easy knowing our warriors are prepared to take the next step. As the class of 2020 moves forward, take the time to see the opportunity in every situation and continue to champion to ensure you grow from every situation. As the author Anthony Robbins stated, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Thank you, class of 2020, for the honor and privilege to be a guide in your journey. Whether I was a word in a sentence or a chapter in your book, it was a story I will never regret. May the lessons of this unusual culmination of your public school career give you 2020 vision. A vision formed in perseverance, compassion, and courage, and changing forward to a future of greatness. Go Warriors.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Melissa Williams, President of the Washington County Board of Education. It's truly an honor to be here representing my fellow board members, Peter Bickford, Jacqueline Fisher, Michael Gesford, Linda Murray, Wayne Ridenauer, and Board Vice President Stan Stauffer, to offer congratulations to the class of 2020. High school graduation is a rite of passage, and due to the historic times we are all experiencing, the class of 2020 is being recognized and celebrated in this unique way. Class of 2020, you will forever be remembered in the history of Washington County Public Schools. Your public school education has come to an end, and tomorrow and each and every day after, you'll have opportunities to choose who and how you want to be in the world. You have gifts and talents that are only yours to give. Know that you have within you what it takes to share your gifts and talents and to achieve your goals, whatever they may be. Believe in yourself and be a force for all that is good. To all the parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, friends, teachers, counselors, administrators, and all the many others who have helped these students get to this milestone, a sincere thank you. Thank you for teaching, for inspiring, for encouraging, for guiding, and for supporting these young men and women. Class of 2020, my colleagues and I are very proud of all of you. We wish each of you a healthy, happy journey through life. Congratulations.
The class of 2020 would now like to present the school with a gift. It is our privilege to gift Boonsboro High School with 2 brand new water fountains that are specially equipped to refill water bottles quickly and efficiently. These new cutting-edge bottle filling stations include touchless sensor activation designed for easy use and easy operation. Additionally, there is a green ticker that informs users of the number of plastic water bottles saved from waste. The current student body has expressed strong interest in this gift as a way to lessen our dependency on plastic water bottles and improve sustainability by quickly filling them throughout the day.
Hello, class of 2020. I'm Justin Bright, the senior class assistant principal, and I'm honored to take part in this celebration with you. While we may not be celebrating in the way we envisioned, that does not mean that your accomplishments are any less significant. As such, I would like to take a moment to recognize some special achievements. To date, the class of 2020 has accumulated over 30,000 hours of service to our community. This equates to approximately 150 hours per student. On behalf of the Boonsboro community, I thank our students and commend them on their dedication, time, and service. At this time, I'd like to recognize our middle college students. These students are graduating with both a high school diploma and an associate's degree from Hagerstown Community College through the STEM Middle College program. Joshua Chilowicki, Biology. Madeline Goldstein, Biology. Hannah Hargraves, Mathematics and Business Administration. Brianna Holder, Biology. Adam Metz, Paramedic Emergency Services. Emmy Rathman, Biology. Zachariah Sorab, who plans to continue his education at UMBC. Raina Tam, Biology. Cecilia Telmaco, Biology. Karen Villarreal, Business Administration. Congratulations to these students. I would now like to recognize the following students for their commitment to the United States Armed Forces. Colin Baer, Navy. Pierce Bajusik, Army. Landon Cunningham, Navy. Philip McKevitt, U.S. Military. Dante Nova, Air Force. Riley Parsons, Marines. Noah Rice, Coast Guard. Sierra Willard, Navy. Congratulations to these students, and we thank you in advance for your service to our country. To all of the students in the class of 2020, all of you have accomplished great things and have made your school, family, and community proud. Once a warrior, always a warrior.
Christopher Yin Lee. Anisha Kosari. Olivia Nicole Stevens. William Tyler Anderson. Jacob Thomas Arnold. Kayla Marie Ofdam Brink.
Congratulations, everyone, we did it!
Colin James Bear. Pierce Michael Bajaskak. Nathan Marshall Baker. Nyla Paige Balderston. Madison Brianna Barrett. Rebecca Carlin Bauer. Matthew Weston Beans. Ryan Andrew Bell. Ethan Dakers Beidel.
Thank you to all the people who believed in me. Without you, I wouldn't be here today.
Caleb Pavel Bogley. Lily Maeve Bolander. Anthony Vincent Brunel. Sophie Reagan Brust. Jalen Paige Burker. Carly Jennifer Byram. Adam Mason Carey. Alexi Elizabeth Chestnutwood. Patrick John Collier III.
Hi, my name is Trey Collier. I'll be attending HCC after high school while we're majoring in business management and playing golf. I would like to thank my parents, family, and friends for all their support along the way.
Nicholas James Collison. Sean Christopher Colmenar. Stephen Charles Conaway. Emily Mae Conte. Brianna Jolie Cook. Tyler Keith Cornell.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, my friends, and all my cousins for the unlimited support. Thank you guys so much.
Tyler Sean Cozy. Brooks Michael Coulter. Landon Miles Cunningham. Bailey Connor Dieter. Olivia Kathleen DeBaugh. Robert Anthony DeSantos Jr. Claire Alexandria Dever. Hannah Lee Dinolfi, Jacob Salvatore Dinolfi, Lena Elizabeth L. Mohandas, Liam Michael Fagan, Dallas Drake Fields, Brandon Michael Fink, Caitlin Marie Fitzwater.
So I just want to say a big thanks to my parents for pushing me to become successful and getting me here to where I am today.
Michael Cade Fada, Bryce Cathin Fox, Mark Russell Frushauer,
Hey, I'm Mark Frushauer. In high school, there were some good times and bad times, but I'm only going to remember the good times.
Justin Manuel Garcia, Logan Alexander Garrett, Caitlin Nicole Gay, Faith Marie Garachi,
Special thanks to my soccer girls for the past 4 years and my best friend Emily for always having my back. Love you all.
Alexandra Paige Gibson, Logan Matthew Glauser, Ashley Elizabeth Getz, Madeline Rose Goldstein, Stacia Grace Gallagher, Matthew Sullivan Green.
Good luck in the next chapter of your life, guys.
Madison Elizabeth Griffith, Allison Rose Grimm, Adrian Cartwright Grove, Derek Sebastian Gressing, Cole Patrick Haga, Alexis Marie Hagan, Logan Patrick Donegal Hamilton, William Nicholas Happel, Hannah Renee Hargraves, Abigail Elizabeth Harsh, Josephine Nicole Hartings, Corinne Taylor Haupt, Addison Brooke Hallbaker, Tyler Anthony Higgins, Austin Christopher Himes, Brianna Mackenzie Holder, Ethan Joseph Holobinko, Zachary Noah Hubbard, Trenton Michael Hunsbury, Jenna Nicole Hutzel, Noah Charles Yeager, Connor Carell Ickes.
Hello, my name is Connor Ickes. I would like to thank my friends and my family. I will be attending Bethany College in the fall to pursue my career in law enforcement.
Fatima Imtiaz, John Edwin Jacobchek, J. Thomas Jansen. Lauren Elizabeth Kaufman. Nina Elise Kennedy. Carly Elizabeth Kidwell. Brittany Nicole Kiger. Cassandra Lynn Kimball. Chloe Rain King. Tracy David Kinzer. Vance Stephen Klinder.
I'm so glad that we were finally able to graduate. Thank you everybody in the class of 2020 for making memories, and I wish you all good luck going forward.
Saxon Cheyenne Knight.
Hey everyone, as we sit here today, don't forget to thank those who got you to where you are, like Google, Wikipedia, coffee, and of course your parents. I wish you all the best.
Shakina Kurapati. Noah Isaiah Lamb. Thomas Robert Lane. Caleb Andrew Lang. Helen Cecilia Lettingham. Sarah Elizabeth Leggett. Allie Morgan Leone. Justin Eugene Lurch. Kiera Marie Lachlan. Ella Therese Mannix. Erin Brianne Martin. Peyton Matthews Mason. Nicola Virginia Maynard. Kelly Ann McCauley. Amanda Elizabeth McClure.
I would like to thank my teachers, family, and friends for supporting me and getting me to this point. Go class of 2020.
Casey Marie McGrath.
I know that this isn't how we wanted our senior years to go, but we should all be super proud of ourselves because we still graduated. Thank you, Boonsboro, for everything. Once a warrior, always a warrior.
Philip Brian McKevitt. Chase Thomas McLean.
Hey, I'm Chase McLean, and I'm going to Slippery Rock University in Pennsylvania to study mechanical engineering.
Evelyn Charlotte McTighe. Adam Jeffrey Metz.
Thank you to all my friends and family for helping me to get where I am today. I look forward to my future endeavors. Congrats, class of 2020.
Bree Ann Michaela Miles.
I want to thank my whole entire family for believing me and being there for me, and I'm glad I'm being part of this class of 2020.
Gavin Lee Miller. Sadie Lynn Miller.
Thank you to the teachers who have believed in me and to my friends that have supported me. I am happy to be part of the class of 2020.
Abba Ohenawa Mitchell. Delyn Sean Morgan. Blake Austin Morrow. Brandon Michael Mueller.
Hey guys, Brandon here. I just wanted to thank my friends and family for getting me this far. It's been real. See you around sometime.
Brian Matthew Mueller.
I would just like to thank my parents and teachers for putting up with me for these 4 years. And it's sad to say, but I don't have 20/20 vision yet.
Alex Charles Myers.
Hi, I just want to thank my friends and family for supporting me throughout this long journey. I want to congratulate the entire class of 2020, and I wish everyone the best of luck in the future.
Nicole Marie Nagy. Samuel Adam Neff.
Thank you to my family, friends, and God Himself. And remember, be proud, be brave, keep loving animals.
Jamie Nicole Nelson. Dante Nova. Diana Jennifer Lynn Olden. Abigail Morgan Olson. Victoria Francis O'Neill. Stephen Clint Owens Jr.
I would like to thank all my friends and family for helping me and guiding me through all my school years.
Riley Elizabeth Parsons.
I just want to thank my dad, my family and friends, and any teachers and administrators that helped me get through school. And I am very excited for life outside of Boonsboro High.
Evan Russell Paw. Elliot James Petty. Logan Keith Phelps. Noah Alexander Phillips. Ryan Daniel Xavier Pruitt.
Hey, I'm Ryan Pruitt. I'm a graduating junior, and I'm planning to go into computer science. And I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brothers, and the rest of my family for getting me here today.
Casey Christopher Prunty. Skylar Nicole Puffenberger.
I just want to say thank you to my teachers, my coach, and my foster parents for helping me through this year.
Alyssa Jean Pullen. Marjorie Alexandra Ramos Sierra.
Hey guys, I'm so happy. Congratulations and thank you Mom, Dad, everyone who believed in me.
Meenakshi Tatiana Raymond. Sophie Grace Reinhardt. Arian Gage Reynolds. Noah J. Rice. Jacob Elijah Ridenauer. Lloyd Andrew Riley. Sarah Marie Reinhardt. Braden Tyler Robinson. Sarah Elizabeth Roll. Aidan Graham Sailing. Andrew Robert Scalise. Jackson Thomas Schultz.
Thank you to all my friends and family who supported me through high school. Next year I'll be attending HCC to play golf with Trey Collier.
Carly Bryn Schofield. Kayla Pearl Seabolt.
Love BHS.
Logan Christopher Sykes. Nathaniel Barton Simpson. Garrett Tyler Single. Daryl Kevin Slifer Jr., Jacob Thomas Ailes Smith, Jared William Smith, Joshua Brooks Stabler, Sebastian Tyler Stocks, Kaylin Sue Steidinger, Megan Michelle Subleski, Michael Patrick Suter, Nicholas Andrew Suter, Hayden May Summers, Maxine Sloan Summers, Kylie Mae Talbert, Ran Tam, Madison Jane Elizabeth Tarman, Brandon Lee Taylor, Leslie Megan Taylor, Zachary Jacob Taylor, Cecilia LaRae Telmaco.
Thank you to my family, my parents, siblings, and teachers for helping me get this far. I can't wait for the next chapter in my life. Congrats, class of 2020. We did it.
Chelsea Corlicky Tay, Carson Page Thomas, Justin Tileman Thompson.
Thank you to all my teachers.
Silvana Samira Tipson,
Hi, I want to thank my family and teachers for their support and my classmates for a memorable senior year.
Viviana Lynn Torres, Killian Charles Vest, Liliana Piper Videtti, Karen Esther Villarreal, Bethany Michelle Von Philp, Heaven Marie Wachter, Owen Henry Walsh, Brady Christian Weaver, Josie Ann Wells, Peyton Nathaniel Westcott, Nathan Daniel Wharton, Sierra Marie Willard, Colby Lee Winpigler.
Thank my family, friends, and teachers for helping me move on and get past this part of my life. Thank you, class of 2020.
Elijah James Winthane, Barry Jean Wright,
As principal of Boonsboro High School, I confirm that these students have met all requirements for a Maryland High School diploma. Therefore, by the virtue of authority invested in me, Washington County Board of Education, I'm honored to confirm these students are now graduates of the class of 2020. Seniors, I now officially declare you graduates of Boonsboro High School. Faculty, family, and friends, I now present to you the class of 2020.